Good morning, afternoon, or evening from whenever or wherever you are watching this video from. I am Jack Adamas, back with my weekly football predictions. Episode 32, game week 37 in the Premier League. The sun is shining, so let's get straight into this. Before we get into this week's video, please do like, share, and subscribe. To start game week 37 on Saturday, we have the early kickoff between Fulham and Man City. Now, Fulham are literally on holiday at the moment with only 2 games to go. They are playing with kites in their training sessions, and I can't really blame them as they're not going to finish much higher than they are or much lower than they are right now. Man City come into this doing what they do at this end of the season every season, just winning games consistently. They've turned into that robotic Man City where they just continue to win games. Now, Fulham and Man City are 2 of only 3 teams this season that once they've taken the lead haven't lost a game this season, so the first goal is pivotal in this game. I can't see Fulham getting it though, as I reckon Man City will win, but in a 3-1 victory here. To start the 3 o'clock kickoffs, we have Bournemouth at home to Brentford. Now, Bournemouth sit in the top half of the table, and 2 wins in their next 2 games will cement that top half of the table finish this season for them. Brentford currently sits 16th in the Premier League, and the highest they can finish is 15th this season. Bournemouth, have already got their highest ever Premier League top points tally, but I think they'll add another 3 points to that total come full time, as I reckon they'll win here 2-0. Next, we travel to Goodison Park, where Everton host Sheffield United. Now, no disrespect to either team, but both teams are playing for absolutely nothing now. Although Everton do have form on their side, though, they've got 3 wins and 1 draw in their last 4 matches. Sheffield United come into this without a win in 12 games and have conceded 100 goals so far in the Premier League with 2 games to go. On the plus, though, for Sheffield United, they have won 5 of their last 7 games against Everton. I can't see them winning here, though. I reckon Everton will win here 3-1. Next up, we have Newcastle at home to Brighton. Now, Newcastle made a late surge for the European spots and in doing so have 4 wins in their last 5 games. Also, they've scored 4 goals plus in 3 of those matches. Brighton got a much needed win last weekend against Aston Villa as they was on a run of 6 games without a win. I do think Newcastle will be too strong for Brighton here though. I reckon they'll come away with the points in a 3-1 victory. Travelling back down to London, we have Tottenham at home to Burnley. Now, Tottenham are on a run of 4 consecutive defeats in a row, conceding 13 goals in that time as well. Burnley know if they lose here, they will be relegated back to the Championship. 4 out of the last 5 head-to-heads between these 2 sides have finished in a 1-0 victory. I don't think this one will happen, though, in a 1-0 game, as I reckon Tottenham will be on some smoke in this game. They'll take their frustration out on Burnley, and unfortunately for Burnley, I reckon they'll be on the end of a 4-0 defeat here. Next up, we have West Ham at home to Luton. Now, West Ham fans got their wish this week as it was announced that Moyes won't be their manager come next season. It is his last home game in charge, though, so I really do hope the fans give him the send-off he deserves. Luton need to avoid defeat here to go into the final game of the season with the hope of still surviving in the Premier League, although they have lost their last 5 away games, averaging 3 goals per game as well in that time. Although I would like to see Luton win here, I think the honours will be shared in this one of a good game of football. I reckon it's going to be a high-scoring 2-2 draw. The last 3 o'clock kickoff sees Wolves hosting Crystal Palace. Now, Wolves come into this with only 1 win in their last 8 games at Molineux, but potentially can finish in the top half of the table, so they have got something to play for in this one. Crystal Palace really are the informed team right now in the Premier League. They've got 13 points out of a possible 15 in their last 5 matches, so this game could really go either way. 24 of Wolves' 36 games this season has seen both teams score. I reckon that will be the case again here in an unlikely Wolves 2-1 victory going on the form table. And the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday sees Nottingham Forest hosting Chelsea. Now, Nottingham Forest know if they get a win here, they will be safe in the Premier League and be playing Premier League football next season, as their goal difference is much better than Luton's. But they have only got 2 wins in their last 12 games, so this is going to be a tricky game for them. Chelsea come into this on the edge of the European spaces in the Premier League, which is crazy considering how badly they started the season. However, they haven't won in their last 6 matches on the road. That's the only thing that's making me think this is a bit dodgy. I do think Chelsea will win here convincingly low in a 3-1 away victory here. Moving on to Sunday at 4:30, where we have game of the weekend. It is Manchester United at home to Arsenal. Now, Manchester United come into this game off one of probably the worst performances I've ever seen by a Manchester United team in that 4-0 defeat to Crystal Palace on Monday. They can't and surely won't be as bad as they was that day, surely, in this one. Arsenal just keep winning and keeping the pressure on Man City, and that's all they can do until the end of the season. Arsenal's record, though, at Old Trafford is not a good one. They've won 1 and lost 10 of their last 16 visits to Old Trafford. This time round, though, I think things will be different, though, as this is a different Arsenal side, and they will take the title challenge to the last game of the season, as I reckon they will win here in a 2-1 victory. And to round up game week 37 at 8 p.m. on Monday, it is 4th v 3rd in the Premier League. It is Aston Villa at home to Liverpool. Now, our hopes of having an English team in a European final did end yesterday as Aston Villa got knocked out of the Conference League by Olympiacos. Klopp's reign has only got 2 games left now, and I think they will want to finish the season strong for him. Aston Villa know if they do win here, they will cement that Champions League football next season. I think they'll have to wait till next week, though, and the last game of the season to secure that, as I reckon Liverpool will win here in a tight 2-1 victory. And for my extra game this weekend, it is 12 p.m. on Sunday. It is the first Championship semi-final. It is Norwich at home to Leeds. I am going to go for a 1-1 draw in this one, which will be the first draw in 10 head-to-heads between these two sides. Thank you very much if you are still here at the end of my video. I really do appreciate the love and support I've been getting from you guys. Please do continue to like, share, follow, but most importantly, please do subscribe to that YouTube channel. Like I stated at the beginning of this video, it is hot outside, so do have a good weekend, guys. Whatever you do, do it responsibly. If you're drinking, drink responsibly. If you're betting, bet responsibly. And always remember, if you don't shoot, you can't score. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.